Hey guys, it's Happy New Year. It's Sunday, January 1st, 2016. Ha! Fooled you. 2017. And this will be episode 33 of the vlog. New year, new vlog. Got some new things to talk about. Especially this time of year. You know, everybody's talking about resolutions. And I just want to touch on that for a moment. And maybe give you a peek of what it's like outside. And otherwise, that's about it. So let's talk about resolutions. So for years, you know, me, much like everybody else, I've made some New Year's resolutions. You know, I'm going to stop doing this, or I'm going to do that, or, you know, I'm going to change my life this way, or go on a trip, or do this, blah, blah, blah. So the one thing I've found with resolutions, let's throw that paper up again, is that you resolve to do something, but you don't actually ever do it. You can compare it to everybody here in January, where you go out to any kind of store and all there is exercise machines. You know, everybody's going to lose weight in January. And those same exercise machines they buy in January are sitting in their basement collecting dust in February. So whatever your intentions are at this time of year, the intention isn't what is important. It's actually taking action and making something happen. So resolutions, I'm going to say this is what I think of them. We're not going to resolve to do anything. We're either going to do something or we're not. As simple as that. All or nothing, much like the way I am. So for me, this year, a couple of things I am going to do. I am going to focus more on my business. So that means writing more blog posts, which I've done today. It means creating more content, which I'm doing right now. It also means, you know, using my downtime in a more productive way, instead of just watching TV or playing video games or twiddling my thumbs and doing a whole bunch of nothing. I'm actually gonna, you know, use it productively and accomplish something. So the other thing I've decided to do is, I'll write it down here for you. That's kind of a big one for me. As many of you know, I like playing video games. And I'm actually going to go no video games in 2017. So for me, that means I'm going to miss out on some things. Like the kids and I play a lot of multiplayer games. Like we played Terraria, we played Minecraft, we played Starbound. We also play, you know, Twilight and I like to play Super Nintendo still. Our heroes, Might and Magic. And I'm going to not do any of that this year. In the last couple of weeks here, I bet you I've spent, I want to say 30 or 40 hours playing video games, which I could have otherwise done. Was built a website, picked up some new customers, could have spent more time with the kids, could have done anything but that. So I'm going to say this is one thing I'm going to do this year. No more video games in 2017. And 2018, I guess I'll reevaluate whether or not I'm going to play video games again or let them go or what. The other thing too, on a creative note, I'll show you one of my Christmas presents. So one of my Christmas presents, I got a violin, which I can't play violin at all. But you know, look, I finally got it to make sound today. But I'm going to learn how to play this year. I'm going to try and do it on my own. We'll see what happens. And periodically I'll do a little audition for you and show you the progress or lack thereof I made. I've decided that this year I'm going to learn how to play violin. I think probably next year cello. Since instruments aren't really that expensive anymore, you know, for something like this, I think it was $100, and if I end up liking it, I can buy a more expensive one, or if I don't, well, then I spent $100, whoopie-doo. But over the years, I have done music lessons, you know, like playing organ. I played flute in elementary school, and violin's something I've always wanted to play. So if you live somewhere near me or a friend of mine and you hear some sad violin music outside your window, chances are it's me. Just, you know, sharing my passion with the world. And otherwise, I should talk maybe about kind of weight goals or weight let's write this on here. So weight goals, I'm gonna put that on there for now. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with weight yet. Like so far this year, like I ended last year on just a smidge over 200 pounds, I think 200.9 or 200.7 pounds. It doesn't matter, but I did, you know, I'm gonna kind of aim to stay between the 190 to 200 range. I'm also looking at doing a little more bodybuilding in terms of building some muscle mass, and you know, maybe increasing my size without increasing kind of my weight, if that makes any sense. You know, maybe trade some fat for some muscle instead. And that'll be an ongoing process. I'll just have to kind of tweak it as I go, and I'll continue to monitor what I eat using my FitnessPal, which is what I've been using here up until this point, and continue working out at home because of all the exercise equipment we have purchased here over the last year. And otherwise, I don't really have a whole lot of kind of goals or exact things I'm looking at doing this year so far. As always, it's something, I would like to think it's a living and breathing, we'll say process, or not document, but something along those lines where depending how things change and depending on goals or what comes up, we'll kind of tweak life accordingly. So on that note, that kind of ends my little rant about resolutions, and I hope you and your family had a wonderful New Year's Day, and I hope 2017 is very prosperous, very good to you. So we're going to stop the vlog here today. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.